This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to IcoPod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 112 of IcoPod. I'm Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, Austin Skinner, and the man that loves his salad so much that he had to mute his microphone so we don't hear him munching on it, Dallas Gridley. We're continuing. Well, it sounded like a salad. We're continuing our journey through the 1995 year of the World Wrestling Federation's Monday Night Raw. Guys, it's the pandemic of the century. My girlfriend has left for likely months. I'm depressed.
Another man?
What's that?
Another man?
No, not for another man.
Kinda, though.
I mean, yeah, but not like that.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You guys are assholes. I miss her greatly. She said that she's going to listen to IcoPod on her hiatus.
No way. She will not.
She might. She will probably listen to my voice because it is soothing and seductive. So
I think she was just telling you that to like stroke your ego a little bit.
Well, here's the thing. I can look at the downloads, and if I don't see a clear spike in it, then I know where I stand with her, and then we'll have to have a very serious conversation upon her return.
Well, I personally try not to look at the downloads.
She better come back with an IcoPod t-shirt. Tapestry
mug, clock, drawstring bag, mug.
Yeah, she better have it all up in there. Austin, I don't know what you're talking about with downloads. I don't believe you guys share this thing anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not a nerd, dude.
Yeah, well, how is this supposed to, grow if no one fucking shares it?
That's your job, dude. I do all the other stuff.
Actually, I meant to share this past one, to be fair, and I just didn't, but I'm going to right after we're done.
He just did it. Oh, he just didn't do it.
This is some bullshit. It's my job. I'm the guy that pays for this fucking thing to remain on the air. I'm the guy that does the shit job of editing it. And I'm also the guy that's pretty much twisted your arm to get on here. And then I was gracious enough to allow Dallas on.
Yeah, after 2
Okay,
years.
well, first of all, dude, I run the highly foot traffic Redbubble site.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
And I pay for all the Facebook ads. So that's fucking $30 a pop, dude.
Yeah, well, I have also paid an insane amount of money for the likes of Billy Gunn, Scott Steiner, and Papa Shango to do the openings.
You're telling me right now you paid
cool.
for them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And I think when he told me he did that, this was way before I was here, obviously, but I thought that shit was awesome.
Why?
Yeah.
Dude, you've told me this whole time that they approached us to do it.
I feel like you're just doing a skit right now because no, Billy Gunn is not going to approach me to do an opening for a podcast that virtually nobody knows about.
You literally showed me the email. The subject line said Billy Gunn, no capitals. The body said, yo, let me do, he spelled IcoPod wrong. Let me do IcoPod opening question mark.
No, you're thinking of Virgil.
Oh yeah, we ignored his email.
No, well, here's the thing about the Virgil. I don't know if I told this on the air. I don't know if Dallas even knows about this.
I don't know.
So I reached out to Virgil to see if he would do an opening for IcoPod. Right? And I go, hey man, we're big fans or whatever. Would you like to, could you send me an opening for our podcast, IcoPod? And he was like, yeah, how much? And I was,
you expecting anything less from Virgil?
Yeah. So I sidestepped that because, he's clearly talking about money. And I was like, well, would you do it? Or, what are you looking for? And he's just like, how much? So he wasn't really giving me much dialogue.
What does that even mean, dude?
I don't know.
Like, how much are we gonna give him in breadsticks? Because like unlimited.
I don't know.
If you paid him in Olive Garden gift cards, he would have done it.
I was nervous to say like $20, and then he'd be like, "How about $400?"
Well, at least you would have had an answer.
I tried to get Bret Hart, right, and he declined me. And then his publicist emailed me and said that Bret was interested in it, but you'd have to choose the option of like promotion or whatever on Cameo. And I looked at it, and then it was $2,500. And I said, "Yeah," and I said, "Absolutely not. I cannot do that. That's ridiculous.
Come on."
No, I can't do that. That's
you
insane.
Got that fucking Wallard family money, dude.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Walton family. Fuck. Well, I've been lied to this whole time, so that's bullshit.
It's not my fault.
I mean, I knew, but
yeah, of course you did.
Yeah, well, Dallas is the guy. Let's not forget, folks, where he, much like Bret Hart, said, "Give me $98,000 and I will redo your fucking logos."
Yeah.
And then the joke's on him, though, because all we had to do is get him on the podcast, and he did that shit for free.
Sure did.
No,
Austin sent him his logo, and Dallas was like, "Whoa, guys, I do this for a living. Let me just take over."
And I was like, "I don't know, dude."
I feel like I did hurt Austin's feelings a little on that, but
well, you fucking did, so you should feel proud.
I'm sorry.
That's messed up. Well, how are you guys feeling about this next episode? And our episode after this is going to be the 1995 Royal Rumble. Are we excited? Are we indifferent? How are we feeling about it?
Well, for me to start off, I am definitely feeling better than I was roughly a week ago, seeing as I had 100-degree fever and could barely get out of bed. So with that behind me, I am looking forward to this. I think I've said before on the podcast, I think Royal Rumble is probably my favorite pay-per-view.
Yeah, you have said that.
Just because it's either one way or the other. Either it's super predictable or you have no idea what the fuck is going to happen. And I kind of like that because WrestleMania, I feel like usually you kind of know what's going to happen. Right. SummerSlam, Survivor Series, you can pretty much know. Royal Rumble, it's like, do I know? Or is it going to be fucking D'Lo Brown's the winner? Fucking who knows?
Yeah, sometimes they do throw some curveballs in there that actually make it better.
Yeah, so I don't know. I am looking forward to it. I think this year's Rumble is going to be pretty weird because I'd say more than half is going to be new guys, because it feels like. So that's kind of exciting. Although the people that have been announced so far, could be better. So,
you're not excited about Dick Murdoch?
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to be at a big show again finally because it feels like we haven't had one in fucking forever. Yeah. So I am excited about that, but we'll see.
Well, like I've said, by the time we get into May, we'll have one like every 4 or 5 episodes. There'll be a big event coming up.
Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Dallas, where are you at on 95's Royal Rumble? Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it. And I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it or not, but I guess we're going to find out. I do think it's a little weird because don't they announce like every single participant during this time?
I think it's all of them, but what was it last year, Bob? They kept like 5 a secret or something.
I want to say it was like between 3 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's better than I thought because I know there was a time where it was like that you kind of just knew everyone who was in it.
I mean, you pretty much do.
Well, like last year they were like, Kamala will be in there, and then he didn't show up.
Oh. Right.
So sometimes they'll do that, like, or they'll announce guys, and then they'll just switch them out.
And then they'll make shit up at the Royal Rumble. Oh, he got stuck in customs or some bullshit like that.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then and there's always like random ass people. Like last year there was Greg Valentine for like no reason. Right. Or like the young wonder Carlos Colon in '93. Like, what was the point of that? Like no one really knew.
Yeah. So I don't know. I like that it's a mixed bag, and I am looking forward to having Dallas on here as we kind of jump into it. And again, it's live reactions. You know, this will be the first Rumble where we're watching it live with the main series. So that'll be pretty interesting as well to kind of see and react as guys come out and get eliminated and that sort of thing. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun, like, yeah, as you said, live reaction to it, especially because, you know, they'll be counting down and like, who's number 12? It's, you know, Bob Holly, and he's going to win the Royal Rumble.
I think Dick Murdoch's going to win. He's got my vote right now.
Dirty Dick, dude.
Well, there is some news about Dick Murdoch here in the Observer notes.
Oh, boy.
So,
perfect tie-in.
Yeah. So I'll just get right into it with the Observer notes. Last week's Raw, which was an anniversary show and featured Owen Hart challenging Razor Ramon for the Intercontinental Championship, and a William Shatner appearance, got a 2.8 rating, which is a little bit of a bump up, I guess, from recent weeks. Although it was considered a disappointment because it was the first, I believe, I read it right, the first Raw without any kind of football competition. So they were probably hoping for like a 3 or something like that, but fell a little short of that. One of our favorites here on IcoPod, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, appears to be either fired or suspended from the company, although there was no reason given as to why either one of those would have happened.
Well, I'm pretty bummed about that.
Yeah, well, maybe Vince McMahon was like, "Why is Jim Neidhart here? Let's
that
just
was
either suspend him or fire him."
Yeah,
he was there since like what, King of the Ring. So
yeah, the summer he was here for a summer.
Yeah, pretty much like 7 months or so, and he was just gone. Chris Candido, who is coming into the company, as noted a few weeks ago, is expected to be coming in as a babyface, and his gimmick is going to be that of a mini superhero. With the tie-in being because he's super strong in the gym, they think that he can get over as like a superhero, like mini like mouse or something. Like
that sounds like garbage.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. I don't know how that would effectively go over with Chris Candido.
What is with Vince McMahon and trying to get over a Mighty Mouse gimmick? Why does he want to do that so fucking bad?
I don't know. I mean, and I don't even think Candido at this point is jacked like he would be.
Well, and Candido's like one of the first of many guys where he brings in and he's like, Mighty Mouse, we can turn him into a superhero.
Yeah.
No.
That wouldn't really work out.
You make him no gimmicks needed, Chris Candido, and he just beats people up.
Right. Well, they're not going to do that, though, obviously.
Well, they're fucking it up.
If Candido was like 3 inches taller, he'd be phenomenal. He'd be perfect.
He needs more height than that.
Yeah, you're probably right. He's probably like, what, 5'10", maybe? 5'9"?
Not even.
5'9"?
Well, Jericho's 5'9".
Chris Jericho's not 5'9".
Without the lifts on, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think Chris Jericho is about 5'10". Chris Candido was billed at 5'8".
Yeah,
5'8"?
So really, Candido was probably like 5'6", realistically.
No, Jericho's billed at 6 foot, but I don't think he's actually 6 foot.
No, Jericho's not
probably
6 foot.
5'10" at the max.
5'10".
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that Candido was that short.
No, Candido's short.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I realized that either. That is like
because I'm 6'4", so he would have been like looking up at me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, I never would have thought that.
He'd have been looking up at me.
He would have been looking up at freaking Dallas's daughter.
Well, Dallas and Candido would be eye to eye.
Probably.
Pretty close, but he's got a little bit on me.
So,
so probably a living legend here, and possibly one of IcoPod's favorite characters that we've never even seen yet. Dick Murdoch is apparently going to be sticking around in the company after the Royal Rumble and is expected to be a babyface and might get a substantial push afterwards. I don't know how or why, but that is being reported as being the case.
If anything, they should put him heel and put him with Godwin.
You know what? You're speaking logic, and here in the WWF,
get Godwin over. Yeah,
sure. Yeah, I could actually buy into that kind of combination.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes sense visually.
Yeah. Let's go into some house show notes. Of course, we have a WWF show in our ever popular USWA nonsense that we don't really know what's going on, but I still read them and then we act like we know what we would do. The first one is the WWF taking place at Madison Square Garden on January 16th, 1995. Attendance is 7,500 with 5,400 paid. And it appears that would be the same day as this Raw, so I don't know if that was actually accurate for the date, but we'll find out. The card featured Aldo Montoya taking on Stephen Dunn, Duke Girosi, who had Dick Murdoch in his corner, taking on Timothy Well, who had Stephen Dunn. Henry Godwin in singles action against Bob Holly. WWF Women's Champion Bull Nakano defending against Alundra Blaze. The Undertaker squaring off against Tatanka. Bret Hart battled Owen Hart in a no-holds-barred match. Lex Luger teamed up with Davey Boy Smith to take on King Kong Bundy and Bam Bam Bigelow. And the main event, WWF World Champion Diesel defending against Jeff Jarrett, who was a substitute for Bob Backlund, and he had Shawn Michaels in his corner.
I don't think that sounds that bad, actually.
It doesn't.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'm skipping.
Even like Bret and Owen, like that's cool right there.
Yeah, they got like three good matches probably. Nakano, Blaze.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, Bret, Owen, like Dales just mentioned. And I mean, Diesel Jarrett could be okay, but there's
it's
no way.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting dynamic. The openers though, like that's pretty rough. Montoya and Dunn and Drosy against Timothy.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that. But I would probably get a nosebleed seat for that.
Yeah, I'd go for sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm skipping, guys.
All right. Well, fuck you then. Let's go to the USWA. This one drew 2,400 fans, which was a $14,000 gate, which is actually a pretty good crowd for the USWA.
Yeah.
So good for them. It featured 9 matches, and they were Scott Studd taking on Jim Harris, Jack Hammer squaring off against Doug Basham, the Moondogs in tag team action against Reggie B. Fine and Don Bass, the Rock and Roll Express taking on PG-13, Brian Christopher in singles action against Spellbinder, Jerry Lawler taking on Bill Dundee, USWA Tag Team Champions Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert defending against PG-13, Brian Christopher taking on Jerry Lawler, and the main event, the USWA Unified World Champion Sid Vicious defending against Brian Christopher for seemingly the 4th week in a row.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I didn't think that was sounding too bad. Like, I feel like this show I knew more names on than the past ones you've read when I've been around. But
yeah,
like, also, did I hear Brian Christopher's name 3 times?
You heard his name twice. No, you did 3 times. Yeah, he fought Spellbinder, Jerry Lawler, and Sid Vicious. It's a trend lately. Like at least one person's on the show wrestling 2 or 3 times. I don't know why they're doing it.
So it's not like a tournament or anything. It's just he happens to wrestle 3 times.
It could be. I feel like
I'm sure it's a show storyline. Oh,
right. Like maybe like these guys are wrestling because like Jerry Lawler wrestles twice as well. So it could have been like a mini tournament to see who fought Sid in the main event.
Sid comes out in the beginning of the show. Oh, you want me? Well, you gotta, whatever.
Yeah,
you gotta fight these 2. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll find out 13 years from now when I get to 1995 to review it. So we'll figure it out.
Needless to say, for me, I will be skipping. I will be skipping the USWA show this week.
I'd actually go to it. I think there's the Rock and Roll Express against PG-13. For the stuff I've seen on YouTube for PG-13, I like really enjoy their like white boy ghetto stuff. So I feel like with the Rock and Roll Express, who is like one of my favorite tag teams that I've learned about through the years, that could be fun. And then Lawler and Bill Dundee, for some reason, have always had decent matches dating back to the mid 80s.
They're brawls
that I've seen. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure all these matches are going through the crowd.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I probably would go to it. Although I'm like, I don't know, man, because like I'll just give you guys a little spoiler here. Sid Vicious had pinned Brian Christopher on this show in 7 minutes, so there's really no reason for that to probably continue on. So if it were to be like again next week, I'd probably be like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Because now Brian Christopher has lost to him. I mean, every single week. There's no reason to really continue that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would. Well, I have to pick a show, right? Or can I go to both shows?
You can go to both. It doesn't matter.
I'd go to that one probably.
Yeah.
I think same reasons that you said, though. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, the USWA is turning into a Smoky Mountain for me. It's actually really a guilty pleasure. A lot of people have gone through the company. Like if you were to ever deep dive into it, you'd be surprised just how many people went through Memphis, whether it be for 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years or whatever. A lot of people have gone through it, and a lot of memorable stuff. A lot of memorable, angles kind of originated there and was copied later on.
So side tangent on the USWA, like this past weekend, not like yesterday, but like I guess last week, I watched Beyond the Mat. I haven't watched it in a while, and Justin Credible mentions the USWA, and I was like, wait a second, because I really never heard about it until, like, obviously you were telling me about it.
Justin Credible mentions that on the Beyond the Mat?
Yeah, he mentions, I forgot how much money he said he got paid, like $300 or something.
Oh,
I think it was because like Vince let him go,
Right.
and like work there, almost like we're not using you how you want or whatever. Like go there for a little bit, like kind of probably similar to what's going on. I think it was something like that if I remember correctly. But I thought it was funny, so I'm glad that I remembered that.
I'm surprised he got paid $300. Because a lot of people would complain that they
Not
get paid
even
in like sardines.
Yeah.
It might have been less than that. I might be wrong about the number.
Yeah, but like Steve Austin has gone on record saying like he got paid so little that he had to eat like peanut butter out of the jar. He didn't even have bread. Meanwhile, like Jerry Jarrett is living in a mansion.
Literally, that was the biggest thing with USWA and really that territory in general. He made a shit ton of money and the boys starved.
Yeah.
I mean, that was always, whether it was USWA or just Memphis in general.
Yeah, the only people that made money was Jerry Jarrett, Jerry Lawler, and probably like Bill Dundee, the guys that had been there forever.
Yeah.
But like everybody else, you got paid nothing. And that's probably how, honestly, the company lasted for as long as they did. At this point, when they're lucky to draw 2,400, paying them nothing is probably pretty beneficial. But then in like the early 80s, when they were freaking selling out with, 8,000, 10,000 people in there, they probably were able to get such a backlog of money that they could sacrifice losing money for several years before they ended up demising.
Yeah, but that's one of the reasons why WrestleMania was so lucrative. Guys wanted to be on that show because they were given paydays that were more than like a year's worth of money in Memphis,
Sure.
So that's why it was so huge. People want to be on that card because they knew that the money was fucking there and then some.
Well, yeah. Well, King Kong Bundy, I think, has said like he got paid like $5,000 for his match against Hogan, which he thought was a lot of money, and then he found out what Hogan made. And he was like, "Wait, what? I got paid $5,000. This guy's getting paid like 10 times more than me.
Right?
How the hell does that make sense? But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That's why a lot of people want to go to New York. You do a Survivor Series 8-person tag elimination match, you're probably getting paid at least 6 months worth of what you'd be doing on any
exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, you're absolutely right. Let's go into some syndication, the continuation here of the tag team tournament, which would come to an end here at the Royal Rumble, which is our next episode after this. The first match that we're going to watch is the first semifinal, obviously. It's going to be Bam Bam and Tatanka squaring off against the Head Shrinkers, or the new Head Shrinkers.
Oh, boy.
And then the second match that we'll be watching is the Heavenly Bodies taking on 1-2-3 Kid and Sparky Plug. Do you guys have the Head Shrinkers and the Bam Bam Tatanka all squared up and ready to go?
Yep. I surely do.
All right, so it looks like this video on the good old-fashioned YouTube is about 10 minutes and 56 seconds, which, if there's any introductions or whatnot, is probably more around 8 minutes. Of course, Monsoon Classic with the credit here for this video. It has 3,949 views. It was uploaded on January 2nd, 2019. I will count down from 3, and then we will hit play, and we'll see just who advances to the 1995 Royal Rumble for a shot to win the tag team titles.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, play.
We got our little red graphic here. Some recaps of the tournament. I know Bob was really rooting for Well Done, so I'm just really bummed for him that they lost.
Yeah, they definitely did not do a good job. I wonder if it was supposed to be ironic that their team name was Well Done and they fucking suck.
Right.
That's what
I think that was the idea.
Probably.
Let's see here. Now, who did I say was going to win this?
I couldn't remember that if you paid me.
Well, I definitely think we're looking at probably 1, 2, 3 Kid and Sparky going to the main event. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
don't
go
anticipate
with,
that.
I guess, unfortunately, like Bob originally fucking guessed, I'm going to go with Bigelow Tatanka on this one.
Ha!
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, I think it makes sense though.
They're not
See,
even
now-
a team, dude.
Well,
I know,
they're the
but-
$1 million team. Can't you tell by the way they look?
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, whatever. See, now what I would do here, honestly, is I would do head shrinkers against heavenly bodies. I feel like they would have a good match.
I agree. That's what it should fucking be, but it's not going to be that.
We're actually going to potentially here, like you said, Bigelow and Tatanka really not being a true tag team. If it were to be Bam Bam and Tatanka against 1, 2, 3 Kid and Bob Holly, it would be 2 tag teams that aren't actually tag teams.
That's what I feel like is going to happen because they
That's
want to
hilarious.
push both teams. And
Yeah.
I honestly think we're looking at 1, 2, 3 Kid, Sparky, Plug getting the belts.
Really, you think they would beat Bam Bam and Tatanka?
I'd like
there
to
is
think
more
so, but-
face teams, maybe. So maybe they'll keep it on the heels. Yeah,
Because
maybe.
because like right now, it's what Diesel and Razor are champions. So you got to have a heel as your.
Yeah.
You got to balance out the card.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That
Fuck,
doesn't
I
mean
don't
that's
want
what
these
they're gonna do.
assholes. I don't want these assholes to win.
Oh my god.
Vince McMahon and the King here on commentary. It's really weird to have King on commentary when we know he's on Raw like way too much with fucking King's Court.
Well, I think
I
it's
can't
weird to
imagine
have him
how-
on commentary when there's not a green screen.
Well, I can't imagine how much the crowd is fucking sick of Jerry Lawler because he's just on everything all the time.
Do you think he's overexposed?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
does
fine.
seem to be on a lot.
Well, he's got a King's Court every week. He doesn't wrestle though, so
Yeah, that's a good
Dude,
point. I was
yeah,
just
but-
thinking that though.
Yeah, but that King's Court, dude, those segments go for sometimes like 5-6 minutes of a Raw. That's a lot of time.
right, and they feel like a half hour.
And imagine live, it's probably like he's out there for 15 minutes.
Right, and they cut it down.
Right. Yeah,
That's-
dude, I'd be fucking sick of Jerry Lawler. Dude, the head shrinkers are so cool.
I dig them. Like I've said, I like either version, which like never happens. There's always one version. If there's 2 versions of a team, there's usually a version you don't like.
Right.
And this is a team I do like. I'm just gonna point out right now, we're almost on 4 minutes of this video, and nothing has happened physically.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
just been highlight videos and introduction. So this match potentially
It's
could
gonna
go
get
about
fucked.
4 minutes,
Yeah.
which is a bit surprising considering the people involved.
Do you think that the head shrinkers are used to their boots now? Are they going to be okay?
No way. I
No.
think
Lawler
that's
just
gonna
mentioned
cost-
that.
Of course he did. I feel like
That's gonna cost them the match. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
I don't know if
Oh.
it's even been explained as to why they are wearing boots.
That's even better.
Because it came out of nowhere.
Well, here's how I'll tell you it happened. Pat Patterson was talking to Vince. Put the fucking boots on him. How do we make him lose? Fuck him up with the boots. Okay.
That probably makes sense. They just took out Bigelow and Tatanka with stereo savant kicks with the boots, in case you're wondering. That
I
was
want
weird.
WrestleMania fucking 11, dude. I want Fatu versus Fatu's boots.
Oh god.
Give me a boot versus wrestler match.
The boots are managed by Doink the Clown.
No doubt about it.
I have to do it. Oh, Fatu just ran into a boot.
Yeah, he did.
So he's kind of betrayed there by a different set of boots.
I like how much Tatanka fucking sucks.
I'm telling you, this heel turn is going to go down as one of the worst heel turns for anybody's career ever.
Yeah, because he half-assed it.
Well, it's like they didn't really, buy into it because nothing really about him has changed.
They were just like, hey, you should boo Tatanka now.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Hey, he's a crybaby. Great. That's all that is.
And hey, let's tag him with Bam Bam, who's literally never won a match in WWF history.
He hasn't won a match in about a year and a half. Sion with a nice little leaping clothesline on Bam Bam.
I was watching a WCW Nitro episode from '97 the other night. Because why the fuck not?
That's a good choice.
And Barbarian in '97 compared to him now in this iteration of the character is so weird because I feel like he gets progressively worse and does less and less. Like Barbarian came in, he was like a run-in, and he didn't do shit.
In '97?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, him and Meng in like WCW should have been like bulldozers over all the competition, and for whatever reason, they virtually did nothing.
Yeah, right.
Because like growing up, I was sold on Meng. I thought Meng was lethal. Like Tongan Death Grip, I thought was like literally murdering people. And then they just never did anything with him. He'd lose to like La Parka on like Worldwide. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, that sounds better than half of the stuff I saw him in from the last leg that I watched.
Yeah, Meng in 2001 or 2000.
It's ridiculous. Not even 2001. It's only in 2000, I think.
Yeah.
We just got a picture-in-picture. What did the Heavenly Bodies say?
I think they were saying something along the lines of, it doesn't matter who wins, we're going to beat him, is the short version, I think, of what was said.
Right.
Yeah, but they have to actually get there first.
Right.
Moments ago, we saw Fatu do his trademark inside-out clothesline spot for Bam Bam. As now Tatanka came off the top with a leaping clothesline of his own. And, of course, doesn't get a pinfall because it's Tatanka, and why would he ever win?
I feel like Tatanka gets thicker and thicker every show we watch.
It's weird. He was, like, thick, and then he somehow, like, got, like, smaller, and now he's thicker again.
Oh, yeah, he's thick.
Oh, here's Bob Holly and 1, 2, 3 Kid.
It doesn't even look like they're talking. It looks like they're just standing there.
Yeah. Bob Holly is saying that we have to take this one lap at a time. Get it? Because he's a race car driver.
That's bad. We will see you there, 1, 2, 3 Kid says, later in this hour.
Mr. Backlund, we will see you at the tournament, Mr. Lawler.
Well, honestly, I was waiting for 1, 2, 3 Kid to say, like, we're going to beat you with, like, 1, 2, 3 or some bullshit like that. So.
Shit. Sion just sent Bigelow into the ropes and Fatu Bret Hart himself. He got knocked off of the apron and hit the guard railing shots first. So that probably is going to lead to a huge breakup here between Sion and Fatu, leading to a WrestleMania Showdown opening match. They're going to go about 22 minutes. And Fatu is probably going to pin Sion with the inside cradle.
Can I just tell you how clumsy and stupid Tatanka ran in the ring to like fire up and save Bam Bam and then just gets punched down to the mat?
Yeah.
He didn't do shit.
Oh, what's Sion doing? He's going to the top.
Is Fatu going to shake him off the ropes?
Is he going to slip or something? No. Oh, wow. He hit it. Diving hit it. Oh, shit. Tatanka's attacking Afa. Oh, Sion saw that. He's beating up an elderly man. Afa is now no-selling it and is stalking everything.
Oh, no.
Well, that's the thing. The legends have to know something.
Oh, God. Bam Bam just pinned Sion with the roll-up from behind.
And that got big booted out of the fucking
Why that? Oh, my God. You can't give these guys any momentum. Hey, guys, I won. Okay, there goes my jaw. I just got destroyed.
Injured Tatanka, god damn it.
Oh, God. Now Tatanka's begging off. Afa's got to get his heat back because he's 75 years old, and you got to lead to a Afa-Tatanka showdown at WrestleMania 11. That's what I'm getting out of this. Oh, my God. Is he going to do a Samoan drop? What is going on here?
That was
I
deadly.
like the coconut hair on his legs.
Yeah, what is up with that? They are literally laying these guys out. What are they doing?
They're gonna double splash them, dude.
No,
Bam
okay.
Bam saving them.
Thank God.
Bam Bam the inchworm just fucking inchwormed his way into the ring and pulled him out.
Pulling Tatanka out basically took him like 45 seconds, so they easily could have still splashed him.
Yeah.
But he struggled getting him out of there.
That was stupid.
Well, that was I don't know. That was an interesting.
Yeah, that was a match.
I mean, it was okay, but
If I'm Ted and I see my team doing that shitty, I want my money back.
yeah, what kind of investment are you making when your team is getting destroyed by Alpha?
Yeah, I'm fucking done with them.
Yeah.
To be fair, they did win the match, so.
Yeah, but my guy got destroyed by freaking Alpha.
Well, yes.
Like, come on.
Fuck, dude.
I'd be like, Tatanka, what are you doing, man? This is not complicated. The guy he's elderly.
Oh, man, what a fucking cluster of fucks.
It's horrible.
So that was good.
Yeah, I mean, match of the year.
The better team fucking lost, so cool.
Well, that's usually how it works. The better team never usually wins.
Yeah, so we have another tag team match here.
Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3 Kid and Bob Holly taking on the Heavenly Bodies on the same episode of Superstars here on January 14th.
I hope the bodies fucking win.
That'd be.
So it just doesn't
Probably
make
not.
sense at all.
No. This one is also, of course, with Monsoon Classic. Has just under 3,000 views. It was posted on June 1st, 2015. Are you guys all, I guess, kind of set and ready to
Oh, yeah.
deal with this bullshit? All right, well, I'll count down from 3 then, and then we'll get into this match. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh boy, James E. Cornette. Let me introduce my boys to you. I'm sure that's all he's saying. I'm really digging the smoke and lights in this entrance stage.
I've always liked the Superstars look.
I do like the stage, yeah. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Dr. Tom's fixing his hair as if he was just butt fucking Jimmy Del Rey.
Oh, my God. PG-13 fucking podcast just went right out the window.
Episode 1, I believe that happened.
Yeah. Probably within the first 10 minutes of the first episode, this show got flagged for explicit material.
Speaking of episode 1 and realistically episode 2 of IcoPod, because they were a joint recording.
Yeah.
I recently saw that was one of the higher downloaded ones, like for the past week, which is weird. That people are going back and.
Well, I think
from the
that
beginning?
makes sense because I feel like when I start a podcast, I start at the first one.
Well,
Right.
yeah, but I don't know. I just was like,
So if they don't like the first one, they ain't gonna like this one.
Well, I don't even like the first one.
Well, I don't feel like that's even accurate because I feel like we've gotten better over the years.
Well, I know,
Right.
but I think at least the way I looked at it when I was starting to listen to podcasts and stuff while I was working, it was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try the first one, and if I like that, I'll keep listening. But that's also because I'm a completionist and I want to listen to them.
Yeah,
all.
see, I'm the same way.
Right.
So, I mean, I know what you mean though. Obviously, things get better as they go, but
Yeah.
I understand.
We got Bob Holly starting here with Pritchard, and he just hit a middle rope crossbody for a 2 count. And now 1, 2, 3 Kid is involved with Dr. Tom.
I could see these two teams facing off a couple of times.
Well, I mean, we've already haven't we seen them wrestle?
I want to say we've seen them one other time.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely did. And there was some like bullshit finish.
Yes, of course.
Del Rey, he's a porn star if I've ever seen one.
Oh, for sure. Imagine Jimmy Del Rey got the job instead of Val Venus in WWF.
Jesus. You know, it's funny. I was like reading a transcript of Val Venus's episode on Bruce Pritchard. And I guess Bruce was saying that Val Venus got the job because he looked like a scummy porn star.
I mean, he does.
He for sure did.
He looks
Well,
even worse now. Have you seen him?
Yeah. But I think it's just funny for like to openly say that. The guy looked like a fucking weird porn star, so we just went with
it. Speaking of weird porn stars here, these guys are switching back and forth. We're getting some bounces off the ropes, and Del Rey gets drop kicked through the middle rope to the floor. I recently watched, I want to say it was the WWE Chronicle of the Royal Rumble or something. And guess who was fucking on it out of nowhere?
Tim White.
Fucking Todd Pettengill.
Really?
Oh, what?
Dude, yeah, they just cut to him and he's in the back. He's like, "Oh, the Royal Rumble, you never know what's gonna happen." And it's Todd Pettengill.
Huh.
He doesn't even exist on anything.
No.
So I'm so mad that he was just like there because fuck, we need him to do an opening.
I know. We really do. The problem with Todd Pettengill doing the opening would probably be about 4 minutes long.
That's fine.
Well, then it would be fitting, long, dragged on.
Yeah. A few moments ago, right now, Bob Holly's got a arm lock on Jimmy Del Rey, but I want to point out 1, 2, 3 Kid drilled Del Rey with a nice super kick, and he just did it again with a little standing spin kick that sent Del Rey to the floor.
Bob,
I think 1, 2, 3 Kid's gonna be my favorite wrestler of '95.
If you were a wrestler, Bob, I feel like you'd be Bob Holly.
That is the greatest insult that you've ever said to me.
That's
You're a piece of shit.
That is definitely Bob.
You know what, Austin? You'd be Jimmy Del Rey.
Oh, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, but with like arthritis, hips.
Most likely.
What?
Yeah. So like, you can't even move your hips because you're an asshole.
Okay, who am I then?
Oh, Dallas. You'd be Henry Godwin for sure.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, you were just slurping on a meal like as we were starting this, and that's definitely
fair.
what Henry Godwin would be doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
We just went
I'll
to
give that one
commercial.
to you, but
Not Henry Godwin. 1, 2, 3 Kid got drilled by Del Rey from behind with a super kick and then planted with a DDT.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's a nice little tag team spot there. Headline Body's seemingly getting back in their groove as a tag team in this match.
Finally, yeah.
Del Rey just helped Pritchard with a leg drop on 1, 2, 3 Kid.
I would have done a super kick to the back of his head and then you pile drive the guy.
Oh, nice.
Drop him right into a pile driver.
That's like a Memphis thing if I ever heard one. Speaking of Memphis, as I continue to watch it and review it, it seems like every episode has fireballs involved now. So that's
Oh, dude, yeah. Mid-South
amazing.
fireballs, dude.
It's amazing. Jerry Lawler's just throwing fire at everybody. It's great.
Dude, that's so common. You know who else is a big proponent of fireballs?
Eddie Gilbert.
Fucking Eddie Gilbert.
Yeah.
I just saw a fireball on Impact last week. Sami Callihan pretty much blew up Ken Shamrock's face. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
It was really big. I'll just show you it.
Bob Holly's House of Fire here. He's just cleaning house on the bodies. Now all 4 men are going at it. 1, 2, 3 Kid with a spin kick on Del Rey again. Bob Holly's got a roll up here on Pritchard. Jim Cornette's in. He just rolls him over. The bodies are going to go to the Royal Rumble, guys. This is it. Cornette knows it. 1, 2, 3 Kid just rolls him over. Bob Holly's
that was ridiculous.
Bob Holly's got it on Pritchard, and he just won. That was like a comedy house show finish.
That was ridiculous.
So
why was there so many false finishes?
I don't understand any of that.
Oh,
But,
killing the
so
lights.
That gives us our match for the Royal Rumble. It's 1, 2, 3 Kid and Bob Sparky Plug Holly taking on Bam Bam Bigelow and Tatanka for the vacant tag team championships.
Now put that match up against the one before. Quite a different experience for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't think both those matches were that bad.
No, they really weren't.
No.
And like I said,
the problem is that their finishes are just atrocious.
always.
Like, I don't understand how it's that difficult to just put a guy over, like, clean.
Never.
always.
I feel like we even on a pay-per-view we never get a clean finish.
No, it's like like they're trying to like have these finishes and then still protect everybody. It's like
That's so
no,
stupid.
it's not how this works.
It's 50-50 booking the whole way.
Yeah, no one goes over strong.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We are gonna jump right into the January 16th, 1995 edition of Monday Night Raw, the Raw before the Royal Rumble. These are usually my favorites, the ones right before the pay-per-views.
I agree.
This one runs about 46 minutes and 25 seconds. I'm not going to bother reading the description. We're just going to kind of get right into it. I'll count down from 5, and then I'll hit play, and we'll be on our way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, they're doing like a Star Trek opening.
Oh, because of Shatner. Yeah. That's why. I forgot about all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Bret Hart coming out trying to be the superstar. I still don't feel like he's quite there yet again.
Ooh, Bret
Those
Hart?
glasses.
Yeah. I still feel like Bret is a number 2 to Diesel. I would say even a number 2.
No way.
To even like Razor. Yeah.
No. Bret is still the number 1.
They're trying,
For
but
sure.
I feel like the crowd hasn't been as responsive.
No way. I feel like Diesel's the number 3. I feel like it goes Bret, Razor, Diesel.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
Vince McMahon just said with the Super Bowl in 2 weeks, everyone's eyes are on the Royal Rumble Sunday.
No.
Of course it is.
Look at Sean.
Sean looks like a fucking 10, dude.
All right, keeping
He
your
was
pants.
probably banging out at least 3 girls a night.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here's the Heavenly Bodies. We just saw these guys.
Bet you we get a replay. Cornette looks in decent shape.
He's all right.
He balloons up pretty quick, though.
Well, he does like his Sprites and his Wendy's. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, here's a rematch from from Superstars.
I think that's a good
Bob
call.
Holly.
I think
Well,
it's a
yeah,
good
why
call.
not?
Let's do it.
I think it's a weird call, though, because, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, the match just happened so that they could go on to, like, go fight at the Royal Rumble, but so why do it again? I don't know. I think.
What are they saying? Are they saying this is going to contest their match from Superstars?
No, I don't think so. This is just a rematch of that.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well,
No,
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
like
saying.
it either.
That doesn't make sense.
If Bob and Kid were putting their spot on the line, that's different. But
that's what I thought it was.
No.
Nope.
Oh no, I don't like that then.
1, 2, 3 Kid he got clothesline to the floor. Now Bob Holly's getting beat up here by Pritchard to start off the match.
Well, because now if the bodies win, how stupid is that?
Well, there's no way the bodies.
There's no way.
You can't do that.
No. This feels like a match for Kid and Holly to kind of get momentum to go into the pay-per-view on a bigger show,
Right.
Although, so this show taped after the one that was in our last episode?
Yes. This is the same venue, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when do they tape Superstars?
Weekend, usually, right?
Well, no. So when they tape this in Houston, or this is still in Houston, Texas. So the next day on Tuesday, they would do Superstars, and that'd be like for a whole month.
Oh.
So
okay.
that's likely that show on.
Oh, when do they tape it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Superstars was probably in like December. Oh my God! Nice super kick by Delaware.
Well, so that's really interesting then. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they were just saying like, oh, this past weekend on Superstars, which obviously that one got shown where they beat him. But if this one was taped before and or after that match, I don't know. I just think it's gonna be interesting to see the outcome, knowing that it was taped.
Pritchard just sat on Bob Holly's face on that fucking leg drop. No, yeah. So the match that was taped on Superstars was taped
Well in advance.
Well in advance of this one, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which
was
is
that
stupid.
advertised at the time that it was going to be like a Royal Rumble thing, or was it just a match advertised? Do we know?
Just a match, probably.
Yeah, they probably tied it in later.
Huh.
Because all the commentary's added in post, so they probably didn't even
yeah.
talk about the tournament or the Royal Rumble or anything.
Yeah.
That's so weird to think about.
Pritchard with a nice gut wrench powerbomb, sit out powerbomb. This is turning out better than the Superstars match already.
There's like a ferocity.
Yeah.
I like that he just waved his arm like a T-Rex.
Yeah,
he was like trying to fly.
1, 2, 3 kids getting fired up in the corner. Oof. There's a snap suplex that'll fucking chatter your teeth. They're not fucking around here, boys.
They're not. This energy should have been taking place for the tournament match, though. We better not get some bullshit finish in this one, though. I'll tell you that.
I don't know, man.
If it were me, I'd say, oh, Cornette went to, the president of the WWF and was like, oh, we got screwed on Superstars. We want a rematch. And so this would be now the tournament match again. Or something.
That has not been relayed on commentary or anything. This is just a match, really.
Uh-oh. Bam Bam coming through the curtain.
The fuck?
Great.
Wicked slow.
Fantastic. The best friends, Bam Bam Bigelow, who once tried to scalp Tatanka, in fact did scalp him. They're best buds. It's fine. Pritchard with a knee drop off of the middle rope for a 2 count. I feel like Ted DiBiase is the type of guy who wouldn't give money to invest in stock market because he invests in horrible wrestlers.
Yeah.
What the
He
heck?
would not be a good businessman.
That's why he only stayed the $1 Million Man.
Right. Singular.
Right.
Oh, here comes 1, 2, 3 again. He's going to probably light a fire right here. Let's go. Drop kick. Another
The crowd's
one.
super behind him.
They are. Nice spin kick.
I love the way Pritchard was just selling that.
He did. Yeah, when he got into the ropes there. Oh, shit. A perfect plex.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Bob Holly came out of nowhere with
nice.
a spear.
Yeah, he did.
And then 1, 2, 3 could just pin Del Rey with a perfect plex.
A really
Okay.
nice one.
Yeah. Vince McMahon just called these guys the Cinderella team. So I guess that means that they're the underdogs of the tournament.
Bam Bam and Tatanka are just like, screw it, we're out of here.
Bam Bam and Tatanka were like,
Yeah.
we're the Cinderella story.
Yeah, well, realistically, they should have no problem beating these guys.
Bret looks like he's super awkward right now. He does not want to be with him.
No.
What are these assholes saying? Brett.
Vince is
Talking about
asking
ring
if
rust.
Bret has any ring rust.
He said he's
Shatner's
got-
like,
Shatner chimes in and goes, I've seen him work.
Yeah. How have you seen him work? He hasn't wrestled in a month. Shatner, what are you talking about?
I've been dusting off his anus ring with my spaceship. Brett's like, well, Shatner, you're nothing but a degenerate.
Oh, Shatner's calling out Rhodey.
That's stupid.
Oh, boy. Creative here. Rhodey's going to turn into Roadkill. This is
What a promo.
ridiculous. The debut of Mantaur.
What? Bob, is that you?
Oh,
That is not me, you asshole.
oh my god.
Man.
No, that is what you look like when you shave your head.
Oh, what is this music? This is going to be on the end of the episode this week. Mantaur's music. Let's go. Oh, my God. He's got Jim
Oh.
Cornette.
Wait, and he's got like face paint on, so it doesn't even look like the picture they just showed.
No, it does not.
My God. Why is this
Is that for
happening?
real?
What
Why
is
does the jobber
this?
guy look better than Mantaur does?
This is ridiculous.
Vince doesn't want to meet his mom, he says. Look how his face paint goes into his haircut.
Yeah, it does.
Bring back Bastion Booger.
What in the what? He's like what is he, a buffalo?
No, he's a Mantaur.
Yeah, but he has his hair. Is this their answer to Big Van Vader?
How did they talk Cornette into doing this shit?
They were probably like, "Hey Jim, we're paying you $80,000. Here's your guy," and he's like, "Okay." He just rammed this guy into the corner. Well, I guess just threw his body into him. That was weird.
Vince has already called him a great wrestler.
Oh God.
He's mooing.
He's like, yeah, it's like roaring or something. I don't know.
It's supposed to be a roar, but it sounded like a cow moo. But
it does. No, you're right. It does.
Well, look at the fucking guy.
This might be a one and done type of.
Nah, this dude's here to stay. I have a feeling.
I don't know about that.
Your Royal Rumble winner of 1995.
Oh my God.
He's got my pick. I changed it.
It's gonna be him and Dick Murdoch at WrestleMania 11. Let's do it.
I hope he cuts a promo and he's like, "So I'm the man."
Oh my God. Scoop slam it.
This dude sucks. If I'm in the crowd, I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like that right now. This is like almost 30 years ago.
Although he does have Vader beat.
Yeah, don't ever say that again.
Oh my God.
Is this guy still alive?
I believe so, yeah.
There's no fucking.
I'll fact check it for you. Hold on.
So he really did like one
Hell
move.
yeah. Yeah, body splash the whole time.
Yeah, he did a body splash and like a belly to belly suplex, and all the other stuff was just him throwing his body into the poor guy. The poor kid is holding his ears like, get this noise out of here.
He is alive, by the way.
Here we go. Royal Rumble report with Todd Pangle. He's actually wearing normal clothing. That's good.
Sort of. Look at that tie.
Yeah, I wouldn't say normal.
It's definitely more normal than usual.
I'll give you that.
His mullet doesn't look as bad either.
Who, he's talking to Jeff.
He ain't going nowhere, Jeff Jarrett. This is it. What is it? All right. This Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is one of the first shows I ever watched on VHS, courtesy of the good old-fashioned Wegmans video store.
Wow.
Yippers. That and WrestleMania 7 and Rampage 92. There's so many processes here. You got to find your last cable bill,
Yeah.
call your cable
To find
provider.
the number to call.
Yeah, to then order it. Like, what the fuck?
Pamela Anderson. Mantaur.
$.
1-on-1 next
World-
Monday.
The world's largest beach party is the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. The biggest beach party.
Is this show taking place on a beach? Because I'd be disappointed if it did not. Now we're just going over the rules again for the Royal Rumble. This year, every 60 seconds, a new person comes out. 30 guys in 30 minutes. So that's going to be a quick Rumble. It's only a half hour.
Well, that's a good point because Sean mentioned on commentary that earlier that he could last 30 minutes or all night. So if he came in one or whatever. And but yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty short.
Dale, do you know why they always hype up being number one when if you enter number 2, you're in the ring for the same amount of time?
Yeah, I don't know because I've always wondered that myself. It is pretty interesting when you think about it.
It makes no sense. Who cares if you're number 2? You're essentially number 1. It don't matter.
Oh yeah, match hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically they're in the ring longer, but
It's like Papa John's, 30 minutes or less.
Now, so IRS versus The Undertaker, I mean, at least in the past, 2 weeks, they haven't done anything with that. I haven't seen The Undertaker.
No, I don't. Yeah, aside from this. No, I don't think they've hyped it up at all. They hyped it up a lot at the end of 94.
Well, I figured that's probably when, but that's a pretty decent amount of time to not talk about it, really. I mean, they've talked about it, but
well, maybe they're trying to make us forget about it. Like, hey, remember when we did this shit angle? Don't remember it.
I really like the menacing promo here of Undertaker and Paul Bearer standing in front of the Royal Rumble beach scene. This looks so fucking stupid.
Yeah, they couldn't do like his usual like eerie graveyard bullshit. No. It's just like, here's the Undertaker on the beach and a pale Paul Bearer on the beach. It's fantastic.
You will face your final destination. He's in the fucking front of the beach fucking picture.
That's good.
It's kind of amazing that that character's lasted so long.
The Undertaker?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of evolved already.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it has. It had to, but
yeah. Tag team championship match. 1, 2, 3 Kid and Bob Holly.
Layer by layer.
Oh my god.
Fuck it.
Ridiculous. Even Todd Pettingill's throwing some shade at the corporation. Will they finally win some gold? Will they actually win a match?
Do you blame him?
No, I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm.
Diesel and Bret Hart for the World Championship. I think that's what he's going to talk about next. Yep. I mean, it's a decent undercard for matches here. Because we got Ramon Jarrett too, which he hasn't addressed yet. Bret Hart better win the title. Is he not going to run down who's in the Royal Rumble this time?
Hopefully fucking not, so we can get back to the show.
Oh, one more match. Here we go. Okay, Razor Ramon, Jeff Jarrett. All right, that's what I thought.
We are time check here, 16 minutes, 21, 22, 23 seconds.
Wow, we're 16 minutes in. We've already had 2 matches. I feel like that never happens.
No, I know. Here's Jeff and Rhodey backstage talking about some odd shit.
Jeff Jarrett is offended by the notion that he's at risk tonight to lose.
Rhodey's an idiot.
He's going to send Bret and Shatner back to Canada.
That's good.
Oh, he's going right to the ring. Is he going to... Are we getting Jarrett and Bret right now?
So Jarrett has been backstage just sitting there waiting to be like, I'm going to go to the ring.
Yeah. Todd Pettingill just said that he had his money on Bret Hart, and then Jeff Jarrett somehow heard that and was like, wait, what? Bret Hart? He doesn't even have like an earpiece or anything. How did he hear that?
Dude, suspend your disbelief.
They were talking to each other before.
Well, yeah, but like, what? I don't know.
Suspend your disbelief, dude, okay? And that all happened live. That was not pre-taped backstage.
No, never.
So.
Absolutely not. Jeff Jarrett getting the jobber entrance here. So that's usually not good. Not a good sign. See, now this is a match. I was just thinking about this before we got on the air. I don't know why you would book this. It's got to be a schmoz, right? Because you got the number 1 contender to the IC title and the number 1 contender for the world title. If either one of these guys were to lose, doesn't that hurt either one of the respective matches at the
It makes him not the number 1 contender anymore.
You would think, right? If Bret Hart just makes Jeff Jarrett submit right in the middle of the ring, is it going to be on commentary? Change of plans. We have a new number 1 contender for Razor Ramon's championship.
Quang.
It's Quang. Yeah, crazy. He actually beat Aldo Montoya at a high school gym on Sunday, and that actually catapulted into the number 1 contendership. Look at this. William Shatner is managing Bret the Hitman Hart. This is probably going to be a long-term thing.
This is so fucking stupid. I don't know what I'm doing here, but here I am.
Yeah. I do like that they're actually like in an arena though. It makes it feel much bigger.
Major difference.
Yeah. Bret Hart.
Shit, man.
I like that they keep talking up that Bret Hart might have ring rust.
That's what I was just about to say. Like he does not. He's gonna look absolutely excellent. They're gonna be like, wow, I guess
he might have it. How do you know?
No way.
He might be really shitty now. Could you imagine?
Oh my God. He took 1 month off and he lost all of his skill.
This is not the Bret Hart of old here.
Yeah, what happened? That's a great storyline. He took 1 month off and he's Mantaur now.
He lost his smile, dude.
Yeah. Who's gonna get the sunglasses? Is it gonna be the boy?
It's gonna be Mantaur.
No, it's not Mantaur.
Hmm.
Yeah, thanks, Brett.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Thanks, Brett. Oh, he's wearing a Bret Hart jacket too. What a kiss ass.
That's what the World Wrestling Federation's all about. That face right there.
Yeah, whatever. That's some bullshit. If I was right behind that kid, I'd steal the glasses and then punch him in the face.
Rip it off his face and leave.
Yeah, and then I'd flip off the camera and be like, WCW for life, assholes.
Yeah, okay. Not in this time period.
I'm watching Super Bowl 5 on February 25th or whatever. Yeah, fuck you. Let's go. I'll take off my Bret Hart shirt and have a Hulkamania t-shirt on.
Oh, God.
Screw you.
Brother.
The shitty WCW Hulkamania shirt.
Yeah. When
I like the Hulkster.
When Hogan left, I went with him. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
God damn it. We're in a lockup here. Jarrett using fistfuls of the hair.
Come on, Jarrett. Oh my God. He just broke his nose. Come on, Jarrett.
He did his best Valentine's Day outfit.
He does. And he's wearing some nice red gear here. Although this gear looks kind of cheap looking compared to what he's recently been wearing.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much frill.
No, and his pants look like carpet material.
Yeah, they do. It's like a velvet.
Yeah. I'm not really a fan of that. Come on, Jeff.
Sean just said that we should throw a skirt and pom-poms on whatever he called William Shatner because he's just going to stand out there and be a cheerleader.
Yeah, he called him Bill Shatner.
That's what I thought it was.
Sean's such a fucking dickhead. I love it.
It's
Bill
perfect.
Shatner out there.
He's so good on commentary. It's ridiculous.
Well, it sucks because as soon as we stopped doing them live, really, is when Sean was on commentary all the time.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard him at all. Just because, I know me and I would get wrapped up into listening rather than talking. So
well, maybe that would benefit the podcast, Austin.
Yeah, probably. Fuck, you and Dallas got this. What do I need even to be here for?
You can just leave. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I planned on it after this episode, so.
Well, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I'm going to rumble my way right out of this one.
Jeff Jarrett has gone absolutely nothing in on this match. So it's really selling a showdown between Jarrett and Ramon very well. If I'm watching this, knowing that Jeff Jarrett can't get anything on Bret Hart. And Bret Hart's ring rust is very evident because he's destroying Jeff Jarrett right now.
It's like me playing the Raw game. And the computer's just beating the fuck out of me and I can't do shit.
Yeah, like I'm the Undertaker and the computer's IRS and he's just beating the shit
killing
out of
me. Yeah.
Don't know how it's happening. Come on, Jeff. Oh, no. Come on. No. Oh, okay, backslide. Oh, Jesus.
Now, if you're anybody in the crowd, do you give Jeff Jarrett a fighting chance?
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Absolutely not. And the way that this is being showcased right now is just making it like Jeff Jarrett's not even an upper mid card right now.
Right.
I still don't know how he is challenging Razor Ramon for the IC title. I don't get it.
They're like, oh, Rhodey's cool. You want to fight for the IC belt?
Yeah, what? He didn't pin Bulldog on that big match at the end of the year. He struggled with Doink. I don't understand any of this.
Yes.
It's just they threw it out there. You know what? Jarrett's a name. He's a good wrestler. We'll just put him in the spot. Oh, the sleeper hold of doom here. Oh, Jarrett counters. Hey, Jarrett hit a move. Holy shit. Back suplex.
Don't get me wrong. I think The Office definitely dropped the ball, but maybe Jarrett dropped the ball a little bit too.
Well, yeah, I think he could have delivered better in his various feuds to close out 94. I think he needs more aggression.
Well, and that's the thing, because when he does get aggressive, he shines. But otherwise, when he's just kind of going through the motions, Jarrett's one of the guys you can tell he's just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, Jarrett hit a swinging neck breaker before he went to commercial, and now we're back from commercial, and Bret tried to expose Jarrett's butt for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh no, he did expose it.
Yeah, he did. Well, they made sure to go to a different camera angle.
Oh yeah, they definitely did.
So.
He's stealing Billy Gunn's gimmick. That's what happened.
Well, Ric Flair did that like every match. Ric Flair has his ass exposed.
Shawn too.
Shawn too, yeah.
I've seen Shawn's ass more than I've seen my own.
Of course you did. Well, you know, my mom is a big time Shawn Michaels fan because I showed her WrestleMania 10 ladder match when he like gets mooned or whatever, when he moons everybody. And she's like, that's my favorite match. Just his exposed ass.
So your mom has a favorite match because of Shawn Michaels' ass, and your dad's favorite guy is Doink.
Right.
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
My dad every once in a while will ask if Hogan's still on.
Oh my God.
I gotta be like, Dad, no, he's not.
My sister, to the best of my knowledge, has only seen one match ever, at least with me, and it was a Shawn Michaels Marty Jannetty cage match.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you right now, she was super invested in it. Like, I knew who won, but she was just like, I really want Marty to win. And I was just like, what? So for like 13 minutes, she was like, come on, Marty, what the hell? You know, and of course,
That's
he ended up losing. Yeah. And then she just was like, all right, I'm over this. And then she went upstairs and like continue on with her life.
Imagine if Marty won, you'd have had a lifelong wrestling fan to join you.
I probably would have. She was probably just like, fuck this. If my guy already lost, I'm never going to be happy.
Well, we get a 2 count there on Jarrett. Bret's still in full control. We're at 26 minutes, 23, 24, 25 seconds.
Yeah, so this match has mostly been about 90-10 in favor of Bret Hart.
For sure.
It's all that ring rust. He's got too much ring rust.
Good thing they really built up that story.
Yeah, which makes this worse for Jeff Jarrett. This guy hasn't wrestled for just about a month, and Jeff Jarrett can't get anything in. It's great. At least not anything for a substantial amount of time.
How much do you think they're paying Shatner for this little shot here? Or you think it's rolled into his Royal Rumble deal?
Well, Shatner's not going to be at the Royal Rumble, is he?
I thought he was.
I don't think so. I think this is Pamela Anderson.
Oh.
If I had to guess, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they got 2 weeks out of his appearance here. So
what do you think? 10 grand? 5 an appearance?
I'll say 25.
$25,000?
Yeah.
What?
Sure.
No way. It's 95, dude. They don't have that money.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, they probably did it. How much do you think they're giving Pamela Anderson for the Royal Rumble?
Oh, she's making a lot.
She's probably getting at least $100,000.
Oh
No.
my God.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
For sure.
No way.
Maybe 50.
I'm telling you right now, she's a huge star here at 95. I don't know what you guys are talking about. She's getting $100,000 at least.
No way they're paying her $100,000.
I 100% believe it.
Shatner got 10 grand.
25 grand. Jeff Jarrett's got the figure 4 on Bret, but of course Bret got to the ropes to kill that finish, so that's great. He's selling it.
100 grand, dude.
Yeah, look it up. Come on.
I'm trying.
Christ. It better not be that.
Just tweet her. Be like, hey, how much did Pamela Anderson make for Royal Rumble 95?
Just call her in the third person, not even say, hey, how much did you?
No, hey, Pamela. Hey,
Pamela, how much did Pamela make?
Yeah, Pamela. How much did Pamela make?
Roll up here. We're going to get a 3 count. Oh, we didn't even get a...
And then he spanked him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, my Lord.
That was ass in a basket right there.
Oh my God, Shatner just front on Rhodey. Shatner, he's not a wrestler. I can't believe he just drilled the.
No way.
That was hilarious.
Was Rhodey trying for a frog splash on a standing William Shatner? What the hell was that?
Yeah, Shatner just stepped out of the way.
The
Rhodey's head.
The Rhodey's my favorite character right now.
Because he randomly has fucking dreadlocks.
Well, the fact that he's just selling for Shatner like so well right now.
Oh. He fucking landed hard on that bump out to the outside. Oh, he's no selling it though.
Well, he just flopped back down.
Rhodey's an idiot.
I love it.
Did you just see Bret Hart give him the littlest bitch tap on his back when he was hugging him?
Yeah.
It's like, there you go, Shatner. There you go.
There's your
littlest bitch tap.
There's your $25,000. Enjoy it.
Look at the way Shatner was wiggling Bret's wrist around. He's got like a dead hand.
That's my son.
Oh boy, here we go. Diesel power. Yeah, these are rubber.
Those are for sure rubber.
You know, these are tasting really fucking good.
I don't know if I knew that Diesel was doing Slim Jim commercials.
Yeah,
I'm sure it doesn't last long.
He was a replacement for Macho. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, Macho takes Slim Jim deal with him, doesn't he?
Well, yeah.
Well, right, but I think like when it runs out, because they had a deal with the WWF.
Oh,
they did. Okay. Well, because
and then Macho had his own too, but like
yeah.
Because he took it with him, and then
that paid for his contract.
Yeah, Bischoff says it paid for his contract, which is crazy.
Yeah. Which is a great deal. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh my God, I know.
Basically getting Randy Savage for free. That's amazing. We're just getting a highlight video here of the 2 matches that we watched from syndication, which will lead now to Sparky Plug and 123 Kid taking on Bam Bam and Tatanka at the Royal Rumble for the vacant tag team championships because Shawn Michaels and Diesel don't care. I think it will.
It better be.
Bam Bam, Tatanka, the 2 bigs taking on the 2 little guys. That should lead to an interesting dynamic, I would think.
Well, because I hate to say it, but I don't think the tag team titles have meant pretty much anything other than shit since the Head Shrinkers had them.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, great. King's Court with $1 million corporation right now.
Oh, no.
2 druids are there as well. Look at these bums.
Okay, so who are the druids? Because they're definitely someone.
Well, it was fucking Tatanka the other week.
Yeah, well. Maybe
I hope it's Undertaker and Paul Bearer.
In disguise. I think this is inspiration for the Dark Order.
It's got to be.
You know what's also funny here, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but like Tatanka and IRS were also feuding. Remember that when IRS was like, your headdress, there's a tax on that, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
And then he like drilled Chief J Strongbow right in front of
Yeah. And so Tatanka was like tears, like legit tears.
Yeah. This whole faction makes no sense.
This whole faction beat up Tatanka and killed him and all of his friends.
Like literally.
And Tatanka's, like, oh, money.
All right.
Okay.
You can kick my ass as long as you give me some cash. It's great.
What do I have better to do?
Look at this. Ted DiBiase with about $700 in hundreds.
Ted's a J-Brown, dude. My $1 million corporation. How many matches have they won? It doesn't matter how many.
They are going to rid The Undertaker of the World Wrestling Federation. This is the same man that brought The Undertaker into the company.
And then a second Undertaker into the company because one wasn't enough.
Yeah.
They said Undertaker's been a thorn in his side for too long.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd say. Me too, dude. Tatanka's like, yeah.
I do hate this team. Like, I don't like anyone, but I like Ted, but like.
So this is what I'm thinking right now. IRS is going to win against Undertaker. Bigelow and Tatanka are going to win the tag titles, and then King Kong Bundy's going to win the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
If
That's
they
what's
did,
gonna
at least they fucking won a match each.
Well, that's what I'm saying. WrestleMania 11 is going to be the $1 Million Corporation night. Diesel
Versus
and Bundy.
WWF.
Yeah, Diesel against Bundy. IRS will challenge Razor Ramon for the icy strap. And then Tatanka and Bigelow will fight
Shawn Michaels in a handicap match.
something. I don't know.
Bigelow's like, yeah, I'm just glad to have a job. I'm going to pick my nose on camera. Ted's like, all this money doesn't matter a goddamn thing because my team sucks, but I'm going to tell you they're great.
Right. If I say it enough, maybe you'll believe it.
We've each individually scalped Tatanka. He has no idea. Money makes the memory grow, and sometimes it makes it shrink.
Tatanka has absolutely zero self-respect. I've been paying him in Monopoly money for the past 6 months, and he has no fucking idea.
We continually put his people down to his face.
He's gotten arrested so many times trying to pay bills in purple money. He doesn't realize that $50 bills are not purple. He can't travel. He can't travel to 13 states because I fucked him over a lot.
Look at the druid in the background just standing there with the shitty eyeballs.
With it sideways on his face.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Dude, that's so funny.
Wow, Bundy has no neck. I don't even know how that's possible.
He's a thumb, dude.
He really is.
He pretty much just said Bundy's going to win the title at WrestleMania.
See?
Make the druids talk, dude.
Yeah. See, DiBiase, he's literally telling us everything that's going to happen. It's going to happen. They're going to have all the titles. The Undertaker is going to be gone. And then the corporation will lead them into the year 2000. I'm telling you right now.
I would have the druid talk and he'd be like, listen up, maggots.
Sergeant Slaughter? What the hell? Oh, God. Mabel. Let's go. Wait, is Mo gone again?
No, Mo's one of the...
Oh, no. He is.
What the fuck?
Mo's one of the fucking druids, dude.
Is that going to be the new storyline?
It's like
Mabel's...
NWO, just random guys.
Is Mabel going to be like, Mo, you're not dead? He's going to be like...
Mo money, Mo problems, bitch.
He's going to come out with a grill.
Oh, my God.
Yo, look at the new teeth that Teddy gave me, bro. Yeah.
Book it.
Let's go.
Holy shit. What are they doing here?
Oh, they're trying to give
Talk
me a
about
seizure.
wide open. Get set, Shawn Michaels.
They're trying to give me a seizure with all this fucking camera movement.
They don't usually do this.
No, they don't.
The fucking zoom in, zoom out thing?
No, they don't.
Oh, Big Daddy Cool's doing some rocking and rapping.
Here's Oscar. So Oscar's still going on, but Mo is gone again. All right.
Fucking thank God. Time check. We're at 37, 33, 34, 35, 36. So we're almost done here, boys. Less than 10 minutes.
Oh. Can't wait for a Mabel match here to last 10 minutes. That's going to be fun. How many cameras do these guys have? Like 900?
I don't know, but this is like ridiculous. He's not even over. Nobody cares.
Unless it's in New York, nobody cares.
Because again, well, because again, he hasn't won shit.
He's literally doing like the arm movement, and about 9 people are doing it
in the front row.
Yeah, this camera is literally gonna make me pass out.
Holy crap!
Holy shit, man!
That was crazy.
Holy crap! Kevin Dunn
Why
must
is he
be
still
loving
going on?
it.
Yeah.
Look, you can tell Mabel doesn't know what else to do. He's like, fuck it.
Where's Mo? Mo usually does something. Who is this? Is this Jerry Lawler? No, it's not. That's not Jerry Lawler.
It does look like the singer.
Holy shit, he wants to be Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, he sure does. I don't know who that is. We'll call him. I don't even know a good name. Wow, he just dropped him on his neck on a
Friar
choke.
Ferguson.
Friar Ferguson. There you go. Although that's not real. Because that was a one and done.
Yeah.
The monk of 93. That was fun. How are you going to... Vince McMahon's trying to promote Mabel as being as a leader to win the Royal Rumble, a favorite to win the Royal Rumble.
Says who?
Vince McMahon. How can you eliminate him? Wasn't he in the 1994 Royal Rumble? And I'm pretty sure he got eliminated.
No, dude, still undefeated in Royal Rumble matches.
I don't think... Is that right? Is that what he just said?
He's going to win this year's Royal Rumble because he's bizarre.
Okay.
He's bizarre. I hate
Bizarre.
Mabel's outfit.
Come on, dude. That's Bob's favorite part.
It's a
I
purple
like-
trash bag.
Yeah, I like the purple.
It's literally he pulled that off a dead guy's like parachute pack and put it
Wait a
on.
minute. Is his catchphrase whoop? There it is, or whoomp?
It's whoop.
Because on his gear it says whoomp. I thought it was whoop.
Well, that's what you would think it is.
Well, it's a
Whoomp.
white guy right in the show, so who fucking knows?
Whoomp. Whoomp. There it is.
It
Whoop.
is.
I am so confused right now. I can't believe that. All right. Well, Jerry Lawler's son here is trying to shoulder block Mabel. And he's
That's
actually
all he's
somehow-
been doing.
He's literally kicking him in the nuts
Repeatedly.
like 3 times. And Mabel was just like, dude, no, it's fine. Okay. And there's a clothesline.
You think Mabel can breastfeed?
Probably.
You would think that if Mabel's so strong and stuff, this match would have been over by now.
Yeah,
Because he's
for sure.
kind of being ass. Like, what's going on?
Ooh.
Well, that'll do it.
Well, he just killed him with a leaping clothesline that was also somehow a body splash. I don't even know how that worked.
It's almost like an
Oh.
STO.
Yeah, a little bit. The Hogan leg drop, and that finishes off right in the middle of the ring.
Yoko's
great.
pissed.
If they're gonna, I swear to God, if they do the goddamn camera thing again, I'm probably gonna pass out.
They're about to.
Don't do it.
Yoko's pissed. He just won with that.
Well, here you go.
Well, they're
Look at that
starting.
move.
Mabel is so disinterested. He's, oh my God, what is
Holy
this?
What
shit.
the fuck?
Oh my
Is this in
God.
fast forward?
What is going on? What was the purpose of that? Oh,
Wait,
cool.
why
Mabel's
is
gonna
it so
get-
serious?
Fast forward. Oh no. What's Sean gonna say to this big motherfucker? So, Mabel, tell me, how high's your blood pressure after that match there?
I like how they were both holding up the microphones.
Sean doesn't give a fucking rat's ass
He-
about.
He really doesn't. Before he was talking, he was looking at the camera and pointing to himself, like, "Look at me, that's me."
Doesn't matter what this big sweaty black man's saying.
No.
Let me tell you something, little man.
Mabel thinks he's gonna win because he's the biggest and better. What's King Kong Bundy's here?
Sean's getting fucking sandwiched by 2 BBWs.
Oh my God.
He is getting sandwiched, which is really funny.
Oh, Mabel wants Bundy in the ring because they want to eliminate each other. This is ridiculous. This is so stupid.
Dude, come on. This is classic wrestling.
Bundy's just like, let me in there. And Ted's like, no.
No, because you'll probably lose.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. A shredded Diesel.
Big Daddy Cool. Hey, guys.
Hey, Pamela Anderson.
I'm going to plow that out later.
Yeah, for sure.
You just drag 6 guys across the
Who is
beach.
that? Is that Adam Bomb?
I hope.
Oh, Lex Luger got distracted by Pamela Anderson.
Lex is the spotter. He's
Oh
like,
my God, Adam
fuck.
Bomb just got murdered. Oh my God.
You can totally tell it's like 2 different cuts.
Absolutely.
Oh, the Bushwhackers.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Ditching the 2 broads for 1.
Oh, I almost wish Sean was like, meh, I've seen better, and like put his glasses back up.
This is
That
awesome
would-
that
look at-
Adam Bomb, of all people, is in that.
That's so funny.
Adam Bomb is in that fucking preview thing, and he hasn't won jack shit.
And he's got like candy cane shorts on.
Yeah.
The music was making it sound like the Royal Rumble was about to be a porno.
Oh?
Every 60 seconds counts.
Next week, the Smoking Guns will take on whoever the WWF Tag Team Champions are.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think Ted mentioned that on King's Court. He was saying that his guys are going to fight him.
Okay. And we'll be
Running
joined by
down.
the Royal Rumble winner.
Running down the card here, seems like.
Well, he's just saying that they'll be joined by the winner of the Royal Rumble.
I would fucking hope so.
And then Shawn Michaels, of course, is saying it's going to be him.
Yeah, okay.
I like the security guy behind them who's making sure the kids are not putting the Raw's War magazine in his face.
Yeah.
Look at the kids. He's sneaking back in. He's giving Sean bunny ears.
Yeah. Yeah. What if Shawn Michaels just super kicked him right then? That'd be great. It looks like we're gonna finish off with a Big Daddy Cool Diesel highlight video here.
Rest in peace. We'll miss
Jesus.
you, Big D.
You had a really fun world title run where you basically just fought Bob Backlund and nobody else.
And nobody cared.
Absolutely nobody.
Diesel's still my
his
favorite
hair.
guy.
He's not the number one though. Like, there's just no way.
I'm not buying it, and I haven't even really seen much of him during
No,
this
I'd
time.
say Razor's
Yeah.
number one.
I think it's Bret, for sure. Still Bret. Razor is a close two, and then Diesel.
I feel like people have already stopped giving a shit about Bret. They're like, oh well,
No.
yeah, we've seen him.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't know.
because like you look at it, I mean, Bret, the number one person that will be with the celebrities, because that's when you get all the publicity, you're gonna have your top guy with William Shatner if he's on like Entertainment Tonight or something.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? And you don't
Yeah, but
have
that's
Diesel.
not happening at the Rumble. Bret's got no. So the other guys got the celebrities at Royal Rumble.
Who does? Who
Aren't
has
they?
a celebrity?
Doesn't she come out with Diesel or something?
No, not at the Royal Rumble.
What's Pamela
It's-
Anderson doing?
Whoever wins the Royal Rumble
Oh,
will get escorted to the title match at WrestleMania.
oh, okay.
That's how that's playing out.
It's a weird deal, but
Yeah.
okay. Well,
All right, so that wraps up this episode of Monday Night Raw. Not a bad showing. I mean, we had a good tag match there.
It went by pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought
the
so.
Bret Jarrett one was kind of a disaster, but they all can't be winners, I guess.
I'm still not a fan of Mabel. I got to be honest. I'm not interested in Ted's group at all.
Right. Yeah, if that is like legitimately going to be most of 95 is the corporation.
No.
Because it fell pretty bad in 94
Yeah.
for the most part. If they continue that trend for even half of 95, that's going to be
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
pretty rough.
I don't want that. Also, I feel like I haven't seen enough of Owen to satisfy me. So,
Well, he was on the last episode against Razor.
yeah.
yeah, but like, dude, you don't just shuffle him down the card. Let's go. Let's do
That's what
something here.
that's exactly what they're doing.
Let's do something here. Why is IRS getting featured fucking positions fighting the
Because
Undertaker?
IRS is better.
No.
Yeah.
If IRS makes it to SummerSlam 95, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
I guess you're going to be pretty pissed because I'm pretty sure he does.
Well, can he not?
How are you going to turn on IRS when you thought he had the best match at SummerSlam 93?
I'm not turning on him, but I'm turning on his generation of guys. So IRS, Ted
Yeah.
DiBiase, fucking
Bundy.
Bob Backlund, Bundy, get them out of here. We're done with them.
Instead, we're keeping them, and we're also bringing in Dick Murdoch, who was from the 1980s.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, fuck all of that. Okay, hear me out. Give me 6 Mantars over 2 Greg Valentines.
Well,
I don't know
to be
about
honest,
that.
I don't know about that comparison, and I don't even like Greg Valentine, but
Dude, no, I'm done with these old fucking guys coming in.
yeah, but at the same time, like, I know what you're saying.
None of
Yeah.
them are motivated.
Well, I mean, yeah, that might be true, but I feel like
I feel like Bundy for sure knows that he's there for like 6 months, so he's just gonna take the check.
He's getting the check, dude.
Yeah, like that's what Nikolai Volkov is doing. Like he's not even there anymore.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do they ever address that? Like Nick is like Volkov is gone.
He's just gone. Yeah, he just left.
He is definitely vanished.
But dude, yeah, all these guys who literally don't contribute to the show just take up spots and like fill out the roster. I'm done with that.
Yeah.
They gotta go.
No, I absolutely agree with you on that. Like there's no real reason to have those guys sticking around. Although I really wouldn't take 6 Mantaurs. I'm all about like new guys coming in, but like Mantaur does not look great.
Well, I'm just saying, like
I would take 6 Hakushis.
I would take half a Hakushi for 2 Greg Valentines. Give me Hakushi's legs.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So
and that's another thing that we talked about. I think the more you free up, it just makes sense that the more you can bring in. So let's start fucking freeing them up.
How come we didn't get a Kama vignette?
Yeah, that's been kind of toned back. I'm sure I'd be willing to bet he debuts at the Royal Rumble, no?
I think that's a pretty good thought. And maybe that's why they didn't show him this week, because they want you to almost forget about it for the week before.
Feel like surprised, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that being the case for sure.
Yeah,
is Shamrock big at this time?
Shamrock is, yes.
Dude, bring fucking Ken Shamrock in. You want a UFC guy?
Well, he's probably making a substantial amount of money in the UFC because he's actually still like winning.
Wasn't he like the first champion ever?
I think so.
No, I think that was Royce Gracie. I think it was Royce Gracie.
Well, either way, dude, Shamrock's a legit fucking guy.
Yeah.
Bring him in to do something. Maybe they will with Kama coming in. Who knows?
They could. That'd be a good tie-in.
I feel like we got a while before Shamrock comes in, though, don't we?
Oh yeah, he doesn't come until 97.
Yeah, but if you give Kama the rub and you have Shamrock like introduce him like, oh, this is my sparring partner that you never knew about, people will be like, what the fuck? This guy's gonna kill people.
No, that's a yeah. I mean, that's a good idea.
And then not even it's just an appearance. You don't really pay him to do anything physical.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not gonna buy the UFC thing without any association. Like anybody can say, "Oh yeah, I'm a UFC fighter." That don't mean shit to me.
Yeah.
Let's see it. And if he starts doing shitty little martial arts moves, like, dude, we got enough of these J-Brons coming in doing shitty martial arts moves.
I feel like he's for sure going to come out and do that.
Dude, I don't want that. We got enough of that.
I feel like he's not going to do a martial arts move. I feel like he's going to be more of like a striker.
I don't know.
You know, like they're going to try to play it off.
Oh, yeah, but
devastating blows or something.
Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of silly. I think most of the people and characters right now are just silly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't think there's any question there. Yeah. And it's to the point where there's so many silly guys, it's like, what do you even do with them all? Like, what do you do with the pig farmer? What do you do with fucking Mantaur? What do you do
that's
with
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? There's
Everyone's got to be like a cartoon character.
And it's like, what do you do with all these fucking guys? And so instead of doing anything, they choose to do nothing. And then 1, 2, 3 kid, Jeff Jarrett. Forget all the other guys that we have. Because we can't do shit with them. So it's just like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas, what did you think of this episode of Monday Night Raw as we lead into the Royal Rumble?
I didn't think this one was bad, and I was actually kind of surprised just because last episodes wasn't too bad either, and that one was live. So I kind of figured the taped one following wasn't going to be as good, but I thought it was a pretty good show.
Yeah, that's a trend that we've encountered. Is usually the live episode's pretty good, and then there's 3 weeks of just mediocre bullshit.
Yeah.
But I feel like this time around, it was actually pretty consistent. Like I would say average for the most part. But I wonder how much of that has to play in a part that they were actually in, like I said countless times now, like an actual like arena instead of a high school gym. I'm sure that the effort and value of the action probably increased greatly. The effort amongst everybody involved.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, Well, naturally, and then you have more eyes on you live. You know, you can't mail it in as much, I don't think. And then not only that, Bob, is there a like a super show lead in to this Royal Rumble or no?
No, I
Okay.
believe the next like Sunday Night Slam or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
I believe the next one is actually going to be the last one
for
It's,
WrestleMania probably.
Yeah, WrestleMania 11.
Okay.
And
We
that's
did-
like, yeah, and I think it's honestly, I'm not going to spoil anything because I might be wrong, but I believe it's only one match
Well,
is on that special.
historically, don't forget, usually the super shows before WrestleMania are better than WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a bummer that we might not totally get that this year, but I guess that's interesting because I feel like we definitely got a Royal Rumble lead-in show the last 2 years, didn't we?
No, the only time the shows that we got like lead-ins was March
SummerSlam.
March to WrestleMania 9,
Yeah,
SummerSlam Spectacular 93,
yeah,
Survivor Series Showdown 93.
right.
So yeah, and like the countdown to the crowning in 94.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it's usually just the main Mania and SummerSlam for the most part.
okay.
Survivor Series, Sunday Night Slam this past 90.
Yeah.
So Rumble, I think, is the only one that hasn't had a lead in.
I think I was thinking of SummerSlam.
Yeah. Well, and like WrestleMania, like the March to WrestleMania 9 was arguably a top 5 show of the whole year.
Super good. Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
But the crazy promos, just everything about it,
Yeah.
was just so shockingly good. So, all right. Well, I mean, I'm kind of pumped up to get to another pay-per-view and having it be a 3-man booth to talk about it and kind of dissect it. Do you guys have anything else here for episode 112 of Icopod?
Dallas, how are you feeling about going into your first live pay-per-view with us with now at least a month's worth of context under your belt?
I'm feeling a lot better than I did at the first Raw that we did, where I literally was coming in blind with you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be pretty good. I don't think the card's like awful, so should be fun.
Yeah.
Well, and that's something that me and Bob talked about too. It's almost like you got spoiled because we went through the fucking trenches in 93 and 94.
Yeah.
And then here comes Dallas, the fucking Nitro era. Just waltzes right in.
Gotta save the best for me,
God damn it.
Just brutal shit. But and what's really good is like you get the month kind of like sneak peek of what we had to deal with for the final 3 months of 94. And then really after Royal Rumble, most years, it's like, this is all new. Like whatever you're seeing now is like the march to WrestleMania and it's like fresh content. So
Right.
Yeah. So I think that'll be pretty nice.
Yeah. Hopefully WrestleMania 11 makes it all worth it. I have a feeling it will not.
Awesome.
But we can try.
I would say last year definitely delivered. 9 definitely did not. So it's kind of hit or miss every other year, it's seeming like. So like 9 sucked, 10 was good. I feel like this year might suck, and then maybe next year will be good. So that's kind of what it's like.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. But yeah, so I mean I have nothing else here for 112. I'm like I said, I think Royal Rumble 95 is going to shape up to be kind of a sleeper of a pay-per-view in terms of, when I say sleeper, not like a snoozer, more like I think it's going to be better than we kind of anticipate.
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. I hope you guys listening are excited as well for next week's episode. I hope you guys are excited for every fucking episode. Okay? Because I'm sick of your guys' shit. You guys start appreciating us a little bit more.
Whoa.
Okay? No, I'm
Coming
serious.
hot at the end.
Yeah, all you motherfuckers. Okay, we're still doing this in a pandemic. Okay?
Yeah. that's
Pandemic.
fair. Yeah.
No, that's a really good point.
Yeah, we're not essential. Okay? This is a pandemic going on.
And, speaking of pandemic, I know it's not the time period, but can we just mention real quick that WrestleMania is about to take place in front of no audience?
At the Performance Center.
At the Performance Center.
Over
2 days. And they're taping it. They're taping it this week, I believe.
What a piece of shit.
They're taping it?
It's taped, yeah.
I read that it is a taped show, very closed doors. I'm very, very interested to see what's about to
Oh
happen.
my god!
I
hope somebody leaks all the fucking results.
Yeah, I just think
Like
that
a
I just
piss
think
off
it's so
interns. It's like,
crazy.
yeah, Drew Galloway won the title.
It's gonna be so stupid.
It's crazy, and I just think we're in a really weird time, and for wrestling to be taking place every week in front of no one is like bizarre.
Dallas,
And you
aren't
can
you
see-
so glad that we didn't spend money to go down to Florida for WrestleMania this year?
Actually, so
my
here's the thing.
I would have been pissed.
Yes, yeah, I am, and I know we talked about it a little bit, and then I said
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch WrestleMania with you guys because you guys wouldn't watch it, and then now I'm like, well, good thing because now none of us could have watched it even if we wanted to.
Well, the thing I'm most pissed off about is that for WrestleCon they were gonna have Great Muta and Kenta Kobashi down
Dude.
here.
Dude,
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
not only that, but like there are so many good shows that were going to happen, and I mean wrestlers are losing money and people are losing. It's insane. It's blowing my
It's a
mind.
weird time.
Wrestling.
Yeah, it's a
And
weird
to think
time.
that this could go on for the next. They're saying 4 to 9 months.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is, I just saw earlier today, AEW postponed their shows up until like the week before Double or Nothing, and I'm supposed to be going to Vegas.
Oh
so-
yeah.
Wish me luck that that's gonna happen, but it's probably not. I'm already preparing myself to be very sad that I will not be.
Are they still having their shows at like Daly's place or something?
I don't. Okay, so I don't know if it's confirmed at Daly's place. However, they are still doing shows, and after the last episode, I did not think they were going to because they just kept referring to it as the next Dynamite, the next
Right.
Dynamite. So it's
Mhm.
like, okay, what's that mean? But they are advertising matches, and unless they taped them, they could have taped them. I don't know, but
Well, because they're doing them in empty arenas too, right?
yeah. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so
So
weird.
yeah, so we have Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205 if you count it, all at the Performance Center in front of zero crowd.
That's
in
so weird.
virtually one camera guy and like Michael Cole, and then Dynamite AEW was in front of about 10 wrestlers, and they kind of played into stories a little bit with that, but it did help a little bit from the silence standpoint, but it was still.
Yeah.
It was bizarre, but I gotta say, I mean, they did have at least their matches were. They didn't show that they were having matches against no one, which was nice.
That's
But
so weird.
it was, yeah, it's a really, really weird time in wrestling, and I cannot wait to watch WrestleMania in front of no one.
That is going to be ridiculous.
I think they should have postponed it, but
Oh
that's
my
fine.
God,
For
there's no
sure.
question they should have. There's no question they should have. And I think I even saw on WWE, they posted on maybe Facebook of a shirt that says, I wasn't there. It's the
Yeah.
WrestleMania
It's so
logo.
ridiculous. People are so pissed about that. I think
Oh,
it's
I
kind of funny.
bet.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's not like a thing to be celebrating right now that there's a reason that there's not going to be anyone there.
Well,
Right.
kind of a side note, I was going to maybe get a last minute ticket and go with a buddy from work because he was really interested
Right,
in
you
going.
mentioned that.
And I mean, I haven't been to a live WWE show and I don't even know how long. And if it's WrestleMania, I was considering going just to say that I went, but that was kiboshed pretty quick. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. And like, I can't imagine this pandemic in 95. Like WWE would have went out of business or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure.
there would probably be no more wrestling.
So it's
Yeah.
just weird to like juxtapose all that's going on and then watch 95 and like compared to 95, they had great crowds back then
Mhm.
because there's not good crowds right now.
Yeah,
Right.
it's crazy time.
Yeah.
So
Support local independent wrestlers who have
that
no
are
money.
still trying to do. I saw a ton of people say they had to get like either online jobs or like local retail jobs just to get by. And it's so weird to think that some of those guys were making a full-time living and now have literally no money.
Right.
And all their bookings are canceled through like May.
At least it's crazy.
Yeah, even
So-
longer. Probably even closer to like June.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. Well, I hope everybody
Wow.
enjoyed that little dialogue for present day 2020. Way to ruin the facade, Dallas. Jesus Christ.
I think it's important to bring up.
We've been doing this acting as if it's been 1995.
I'm sorry, I can't
Okay.
help it.
Jesus Christ. Way to fucking ruin it. All right. Well, that's all I got, and I'm gonna say that's all you guys got too, because
Yep.
we're gonna wrap this sucker up. So for Austin Skinner and Dallas Greeley, I'm Bob Conley Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You got to avoid coronavirus.